Okay, suppose it is A, B and C. Yes, today we are going to learn Max 2, Chapter 6, Trigonometry. Okay, Chapter 6, Trigonometry. In that we are going to see what, first of all, we will recall what we have learned in a 9th standard. Okay, that is, I think everyone remember what is sine theta. Can you write down what is sine theta by seeing the diagram? Sine theta is equal to, yes, correct, cos theta. Cos theta, yes, adjacent upon hypotenuse. Tan theta, opposite upon adjacent. Correct. So we'll see sine theta. Sine theta is what? Opposite upon hypotenuse. Now you can see in the diagram there theta is present here. So its opposite side is this. Okay. And as you know that hypotenuse is present opposite to 90 degree. Okay. Hypotenuse is always present to opposite of 90 degree. So we know what is opposite side and what is hypotenuse. So sine theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse. Clear? Now cos theta. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Okay, so you know what is adjacent. First of all, you have to see where the theta is present, because we are saying cos theta. So see where the theta is present, then see where is the adjacent side is present. This is the adjacent side, correct? So cos theta is equal to adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Okay, next we will see what is tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite side upon adjacent, or we can say sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, so tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So you have learned this in a 9th standard. Okay, remember this formula, learn it. Based on this formula, we will do one activity also. So you can participate in that. Cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta ratio. Okay, so sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. As you know that opposite of cos theta is sec theta and opposite of sec theta is cos theta, correct? So sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta, and when cos theta will move to the left hand side, then it will multiply with sec theta. So it will become sec theta into cos theta is equal to 1. Okay. Now cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta, or tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta. Correct? Is it clear? Is it clear? Cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. Next, cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sin theta, or sin theta is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. Is it clear? Okay. Now, I think everyone knows this. And just I have remind also, 1 upon sine theta is equal to cosec theta. So sine theta into cosec theta is equal to 1. Okay. 1 upon sine theta is equal to cosec theta. And sine theta will move to the near cosec theta. Okay. So sec theta into cosec theta is equal to 1. 1 upon cos theta is equal to sec theta. So cosec theta into sec theta is equal to 1. Is it clear? 1 upon tan theta is equal to cot theta. So tan theta into cot theta is equal to 1. So I think up to here everyone understood? Sure, because you have learned in 9th standard. Okay. So you are ready to come trigonometric identities. Okay. So let's start trigonometry identities. We will see what are the formulas of trigonometry identities. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So here we can say that sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Okay. Main identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay. And then we can say that sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Okay. Sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. And cos square theta is what? Tell fast. Cos square theta is what? 1 minus sin square theta. Correct. 1 minus sin square theta. Okay. So first identity you understood? Sure. Again I am repeating. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now take any, suppose you are taking cos theta to the right side, then it will become sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, or cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Is it clear? Let's see second identity, that is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Okay. Then what are the other two identities from this? Yes. Cos square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Correct. Or 1 minus cosec square theta. Yes, write fast. Only Sanskriti is writing. That I told. 1 minus cosec square theta. So see what the other identity will form. Cot square theta cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Okay. cos square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. That is one identity will form from this. And next, what will be the next identity? Tell fast. 1 will move to the right side. So cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta minus 1. Okay, cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta minus 1. The two identity will form from this main. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta identity. Now let's see third identity, that is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Is it clear? 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Now what are the other two identities which will form from this? Yes, that is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Again I am repeating, sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Okay, or tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. Is it clear? Okay. Okay. So trigonometry identities: sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. These three identity is very important, and the identities which form from this, that you should know. If you remember this main identity, then you can form the others also. Okay, is it clear? Up to here you understood? Okay. Okay, then we will see how we are going to form the trigonometry ratio table of trigonometry ratio. Is it clear? No doubt we have learned in a 9th standard, but I will revise it so that if anyone have not understood it 9th standard, they can understood now how to form a table of trigonometry ratio. Is it clear? So everyone is ready now? Okay, good. Let's see trigonometry ratio: 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Okay, then suppose we are taking sin theta. So first of all you write from 0 to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have written? Okay. Then what you will do? Divide by 4. What you will do? Divide it by 4. Means 0 upon 4, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4 and 4 upon 4. Is it clear? So what we will do? We will divide it by 4. Okay. Now after this, put square root. Okay. Put square root. Okay. So 0 upon 4 is what? Tell me fast. 0 upon 4 is what? 0. Correct. Root 1 upon 4 means under root 1 upon 4 is what? Yes, 1 upon 2, because 4 is a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square. Then root 2 upon 4. Root 2 upon 4. You can see root 2 upon 4. See now, root 2 upon 4. So what is root 2 upon 4? Yes, 1 upon root 2, because 2. Next, for 60 degree, root 3 upon 4, under root 3 upon 4. So 4 is a perfect square, so it will be root 3 upon 2, correct? And root 4 upon 4 is what? 1. Is it clear? So let's see what is sine theta now. Sine theta is equal to 0. Sine 0 degree is 0. Sine 30 degree is 1 upon 2. Sine 45 degree is equal to 1 upon root 2. And sine 60 degree is root 3 upon 2. Sine 90 degree is 1. Okay. So I think everyone now understood how to draw a table of trigonometry ratio. Is it clear? Okay, very good. So let's see how we will find the cos theta. Okay, how we are going to find out the cos theta. Now, when we are finding the cos theta, do one thing. Reverse that sine theta. Okay, means here it is 1. Then put here 1. Okay. So what is next? Root 3 upon 2. So take root 3 upon 2 in the second position. Correct? 1 upon root 2. 1 upon root 2 will be same here. Then this will come here and this will come here. Is it clear? When we reverse the sine theta, means from 90 to 0, we'll get cos theta from 0 to 90. Is it clear? Tell me. If you understood, then I will proceed next. Okay, very good. Very good. Now, we will see tan theta. Okay. So tan theta, we know that tan theta is equal to sine upon cos theta. Correct? So what is 0 upon 1? What is 0 upon 1? That is 0. Correct? 1 upon 2, root 3 upon 2. 1 upon 2 divided by root 3 upon 2. So root 3 upon 2 will be reversed and it will become 1 upon 2 into 2 upon root 3. So 2 will cancel and it will become 1 upon root 3. Is it clear? Let's see. Tan theta is equal to 0, 1 upon root 3, 1, root 3, and ND means what? Not defined. Because 1 upon 0 is not defined. Okay? 1 upon 0 is not defined. We know that sine 90 is 1 and cos 90 is 0. So 1 upon 0 is equal to tan theta, that is tan 90. So it is not defined. Okay. So I have written ND. Is it clear? Now come to cosec theta. So cosec theta is opposite of sine theta. Okay. Reciprocal of sine theta. So let's see. Cosec theta is equal to 1 upon sine theta. 1 upon sine theta. Now if you reverse make the reciprocal 0 upon 1, correct? Sine 0 degree is 0 upon 1. Sine 0 degree is 0 upon 1. So when you reverse it, 1 upon 0, so it will become ND, means not defined. Correct? It will become ND. And when you reverse, one upon root 2. When you reverse 1 upon root 2. What will become? 2. Very good. Next. 1 upon sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. Then cosec 45 will be, yes, sine 60 degrees is root 3 upon 2. Then cosec 60 degrees, yes, 2 upon root 3. Correct? Now sine 90 degrees is 1. Then cosec 90 is also 1. Very good. Let's see sec theta. Sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. Sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. Okay. So we have to reverse the cos theta. Okay. Or you can reverse from cosec theta also, then also you will get the answer. Is it clear? If you reverse this here, then also it will, you will get the answer. Same here. Okay, in this way also you will get the answer. Is it clear? Okay. So let's see what is sec theta again. Sec 0 degree is equal to 1. Sec 30 degree is equal to 2 root 3. And sec 45 degree is equal to root 2. Sec 60 degree is equal to 2. And sec 90 degree is equal to not defined. Okay. Now cot theta. We know that cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. Cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. Okay. So you are ready? First is reverse the tan. First of all, tan 0 degree means what? 0. That means 0 upon 1 is 0. And when you reverse 0 upon 1, it will become 1 upon 0. So 1 upon 0 is what? ND. That is not defined. Okay. Now 1 upon tan 30 degrees, 1 upon root 3. You can see here tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees 1 upon root 3. But when we reverse, okay, then what will form? Tell me now. Okay, very good. That is root 3. Next, tan 45 degrees is equal to 1. So we will reverse, then also we will get 1. So cot 45 is equal to 1. Tan 60 degrees is root 3. Tan 60 degrees is equal to root 3. And when we reverse it, then we will get cot 60 degrees is equal to 1 upon root 3. Okay. Tan 90 degrees ND means 1 upon 0. And when 1 upon 0 is reversed, we will get 0 upon 1. That is 0. Very good. So in this way, we have completed this trigonometry table. So you should remember what are the values. So you are ready for the activity? Here fastest finger will be considered first. Is it clear? Sure. Okay. So we are going to do a activity. In that, you have to find sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. Then you have to use sine theta is equal to opposite upon hypotenuse, cos theta is equal to like this. So in this way, you have to use the formula. Okay. So are you ready? Okay, let's see the diagram first. You have to find cos theta, cos alpha. You can see alpha is there. Write the answer first. Cos alpha in this triangle. Triangle ABC is there. C is at 90 degree. The values are given. Write the answer first. Fast. I want still answer should be there. Good, very good. So, very good. So, you have got correct answer, that is cos alpha is 12 upon 37. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Okay. Suppose a triangle is there. Here it is A, B, C. It is 90 degree. Here it is 7, 24 and 25. Here it is alpha. Now find out sine alpha. I have not written the answer. I will show the answer. Don't worry. Everyone has written sine formula. I have asked cos formula. Now I have asked sine formula. Yes. So you have to use that. Okay. So what is the answer in this sine alpha? Okay. Okay. Now we will see the one student have written 12. What written? 12 upon 37 in the first question. Correct. So I will show you what is the first answer. Okay. Yes. What it is? 35 upon 37 because it is cos alpha is asked. And what is the formula of cos theta or cos alpha? Adjacent upon hypotenuse. One student have written formula of sine value of sine theta. Everyone had copied that. Not think what they are writing. That's why I have not shown the answer. Because in next question I have asked sine theta. So that at least you should remember sine and cos formula is different. Okay. So you can see it. Okay. Next, the second question. Same, that is find sine alpha. In this triangle. Yes. I'm seeing that very less students are taking part in this activity. Either you have not understood the formula or you are not taking interest. Okay. I want that maximum student should take part in this activity so that I should also know that you understood. Yes, sine theta is opposite upon hypotenuse, and then you have to write the values. Correct? Okay. See the answer now. 7 upon 25. Next question. Okay. So you are ready? Okay. Come to this. Find tan beta in this triangle. Tan beta. Find now. Yes. Very good. Okay. So in this triangle ABC, C is 90 degree and at angle B, beta is present. So hypotenuse is AB, correct? And adjacent side is what is the adjacent side now? 4. And what is the opposite side? Opposite side of beta is AC, correct? So let's see what is the answer, because many students have written the answer. Let's check it. What is the actual answer? Tan beta is equal to 3 upon 4. Is it clear? Okay. Next. So you are ready for next question? Okay. Now in this question, here by Pythagoras theorem, you can find out one side. Okay. I will show the question. After that, see the diagram. In triangle ABC, AB and AC is given. AB and AC is given. You have to find the side BC, and then we are going to find out sin x, cos x and tan x. So first, you have to find the value of side BC first. Yes, Abhishek, fast. Okay, so let's see. So as you know that in triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree, AC is the hypotenuse, correct? We know that AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. So AC is what? 13 square. 13 square minus 5 square. That is 169 minus 25. So it will come 144. So under root of 144 is what? 12. Means BC is what? 12. Correct. So we have to find out side BC. So BC is what? 12. Now how you have done? Correct na? That is by Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now we have to find out cos x. First, find cos x. Cos x. Khushi have given the answer. Past. Okay. let's see what is cos x. Okay, it is 5 upon 30 because cos x is what? Adjacent upon hypotenuse, correct? That is 5 upon 30. Now tan x. Yes, Sneha, write the value fast. Tan x. Find tan x fast. Okay, good. So we have seen side, we have find side BC, which is tall. Cos x is 5 upon 13, and then sin x, which is opposite upon hypotenuse, that is 12 upon 13. Now we have find tan x, that is 12 upon 5. Is it clear? Opposite upon adjacent. So 12 upon 5. Is it clear? Sure. Okay. Then shall we start practice set 6.1 now? If you understood, I can proceed exercise 6.1. That is practice set 6.1. Sure. Okay. Come now. Practice set 6.1. Now in practice set 6.1, sin theta is 7 upon 25. Find the value of cos theta and tan theta. We are going to use identity. What we are going to use? Identity. Now the value of sin theta is given. So which identity we are going to use here? Yes, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Correct. With identity we are going to use here sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. But the value of sin theta is given 7 upon 25. 7 upon 25. Now substitute that value in the place of sin square theta. So when you substitute the value 7 upon 25 in the place of sin square theta, you will get 7 upon 25 square plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay. So 7 square is 49 and 25 square is 625. Means 49 upon 625 plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Correct? So what you will do now? We are going to take 49 upon 65 to the right side. Okay. So it will become cos square theta is equal to 1 minus 49 upon 625. So we are going to take to the right side because we know that number should be present at number side. Okay. So cos square theta is equal to 1 minus 49 upon 625. After this, we are going to do cross multiplication. Now here it will call cross multiplication. Yes. What it will take? Cross multiplication. 1 minus 1 into 625 minus 49 upon 625. Okay. So cos square theta is equal to 625 minus 49 upon 625. So subtract it fast. 625 minus 49. Yes, very good. Very good. That is 576. So cos square theta is equal to 576 upon 625. Now take the square root first, 576, because cos square theta is there. So when the square will come to the right side, it will become square root. Or we can take taking square root on both sides. Okay, suppose we are taking square root on both sides. So cos square theta will become cos theta. Okay, and root 576 upon 625 is equal to, correct, very good, 24 upon 25. Is it clear? So cos theta is equal to 24 upon 25. Suppose we want to find out tan theta now. What do we have to find out? Tan theta. So we know that tan theta is equal to, very good Bhumi, sin theta upon cos theta. Yes, sin theta upon cos theta. So sin theta is what? 7 upon 25. Cos theta is what? 24 upon 25. So 7 upon 25 divided by 24 upon 25. It will become like this way. Then, because here it is divide is there. So after the division, this number will reverse. What will become? This number will reverse and it will become 7 upon 25 into 25 upon 24. So what will cancel now? Very good, Sanskriti. 25 will cancel. So what will be the answer? That is tan theta is equal to 7 upon 24. Correct? Therefore, cos theta is equal to 24 upon 25 and tan theta is equal to 7 upon 24. I think everyone understood here. Please student, if you understood, then only you will write understood. Otherwise, if you not understood, please type, sir, explain, please explain, I have not understood, like this way, so that I can explain. And where you have not understood, that kind I focused very well, so that you understood and solve the next question. Okay. I am finding that most of my participants understood. Very good. You can give the thumbs up also, no problem is there. You can write Y also, you can write S also, you can write understood also. But you write such way that I can understood, that you can understood, you have understood. Okay? Yes. So let's come to the question number 2. Okay? Question number 2. In the question number 2, tan theta is given, that is 3 upon 4. Tan theta is 3 upon 4. Find the value of sec theta and cos theta. Yes, tan theta is given 3 upon 4. Now you have to find out sec. First of all, tell me which identity we are going to use here. Yes, very good. Now I have given the first answer. Then Sanskriti, then Drishti, then Nehapal, then Vidhi, Riya. These names are fixed. Those giving the reply. Okay? And many other names also there, because 70, 80 names are there. So those who will give first, second, third, or up to 5, 6, I will tell their names. I will announce their name so that those who are taking part interestingly, they will, others also can take part. Now, which formula we are going to use? So that is 1 plus. Yes, very good. You have tried, that is very important. Shruti, you have tried, that is very important, beta. Okay. Now, see, tan theta is given, that is 3 upon 4. So we are going to use the identity. That is 1 plus tan square theta 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Correct? So this question we will do in our next lecture. Okay?